Come smoke with me. Come smoke with me. Come smoke with me. Asking, baby, will you come and roll with me?
So what is your name?
Georgia Nubia.
Your skin is glowing. What do you do with it?
Lay in the sun. Be grounded. Be out in nature. I drink a lot of water.
So tell the camera what you do.
What I do? All right, so let me make sure I get it all. I'm a poet first. I'm a poet, a photographer. I paint. So I'm like an artist all around. I'm an entrepreneur turned educator. So now I'm a teacher. And I be hosting sometimes. And working my gifts, living my dreams. Yeah, that's what I do. Play in the grass.
So when did you get introduced to painting?
I got introduced to painting when I lived in Lincoln, North Carolina. My friend Kelsey, she was like a bomb artist. Like she could paint you. Like if she see you, she can paint you. And she was my roommate, and she would paint and stuff. And like one day, I was like, I forgot what I was mad at this point, but I was very upset about something. And she was just like, maybe you should paint. And I was like, maybe I shouldn't. That's what you do. Like, I don't want to paint. I really want to, like, fight, be mad, be angry, and I want to deal with it. And she was like, paint. And so I started painting. And by the time I finished painting, I felt better. I had actually put something on the canvas. I didn't even know I could do that. And it kind of like, it started there, and it continued to grow from there. I would sit and I would paint with Kelsey. And then we all went our different ways. I left North Carolina, she left. Like, we all went our different ways, and so I just continued to do it. So, kind of like art therapy or following your friends, because people like to say like, oh, I'm a leader, I'm not a follower, but to be a good leader, you got to know when it's time to follow. So I'm glad I followed suit on that. I actually know my friends are proud of me. Kelsey taught me something beyond painting though. Kelsey taught me that people go through silent struggles, and you can be around a lot of people, but if those people aren't the ones that you feel safe enough to help you with your problems, then you will probably drown in a different type of misery. So I'm glad I don't talk to Kelsey anymore, because I wasn't a good friend to her. And it wasn't that I just purposely wasn't a good friend, but we didn't know what to do with our emotions. None of us did. And it was like a really bad time for everybody that was in that space. And I think none of us really communicate with each other now, because we're all in different places. We're all mentally in different spaces. And sometimes seeing people reminds you of how messed up you were, or how messed up it was at that point. And so you don't want to be around them, because you grow beyond it. So I would be one of them people that once Kelsey made changes in her life, she wouldn't be able to hang out with me anymore. I wouldn't be able to hang out with her no more. We would have to meet each other again all over. And that would be cool to do. But I think sometimes when people close doors and chapters in their life, they close the doors on their friends too, and that's okay. Come smoke with me. Come smoke with me. Come smoke with me. Asking, baby, will you come and roll with me? Come smoke with me.
So what is your favorite thing you like to paint?
guess black women.
Also,
I think it's easy. And I think it's easy because I am a black woman. So it's like I'm able to paint, I guess, myself in many different forms, and other people can relate to it. So I don't know. That's a hard question. I didn't realize how hard it was until I don't know. I don't even feel like I'm answering the question right. Like, that's a hard question. Like, I had a conversation with my lavishing boyfriend the other day, right? And he made me realize that I am just now, like, finding my own beauty. And I think I've been looking for her through my artwork, like painting different versions of myself to see my beauty. And I don't know, it's weird because he also pointed out that my artwork doesn't have eyes. And so now I'm sitting here like, damn, like blowing my own mind with realizing I think I'm looking for my beauty through my art. And that's my favorite thing to paint as I find it.
So is there a specific story you want to tell with all your paintings? Or is there a certain goal that you're trying to get into?
So I don't think I was ever looking for a goal when it came down to like my art. I just wanted ways to be a better person. I wanted ways to be better in life, and I didn't like the way my life looked. I didn't like the way it was going, so I wanted to be better. And I felt like doing my artwork and my poetry consistently were ways to be better because it kept my hands full and it kept my mind busy and not into things, idle things. And now I realize, people are inspired like by it. I watch a lot of my friends. I don't know, it's like I've become Kelsey to a lot of people. And now my goal is to just be able to paint with as many people as I can so that they can break the barriers of creativity through creative arts, like so they can self-express through creative arts. That's actually a class I teach with children, but even with adults, like sometimes you put a blank canvas in front of us and we don't know what to do because we're so used to being told what to do. So to be able to break the barriers of your own creativity is the goal that I'm going for now. Or I can simply say maybe I want to be famous.
Can you pinpoint 3 of your favorite paintings?
3 of my favorite paintings are sold. Queen Quet
Okay.
of the Gullah Geechee Nation, the Queen Chiefess of the Gullah Geechee Nation, literally has my favorite painting I've ever done. And at the time, I wouldn't say I didn't value my art, but I really needed to pay my bills. Like, I really needed to pay my bills, and I felt like I couldn't refuse it. It was like, bro, I'm in a bond, Nate, and she was like, yeah, you are, and I love this picture. And it's a woman that's a tree, and she's giving birth, and her hair is like really, really like growing, and the colors were green, brown, yellow, and orange. And I can see this picture all day long, but what I felt when I created that picture, I'm not able to recreate that picture at all, like at all. And of all the people in the world to have it, I'm glad she's the person to have it because I know it's in a very special place. Another one of my favorite pieces would be my Strawberry Moon, because I love the moon. I love the moon. In every phase of the moon, I love the moon. And I was able to, like, I felt like I finally got a perfect circle to get the moon and get the galaxy and get it all right. Or the stars, not the galaxy, whatever, to get it right. And then There's a picture I did of a girl of myself, and she has green lipstick because I like to wear green and black lipstick. And she has green lipstick, and she has like affirmations throughout her hair. And it was like my version of affirming the beast, but like showing it in a feminine way. I think I've struggled with finding my femininity, and a lot of the things I do paint is like super feminine. And I think those would probably be my 3 favorite pieces.
Would you say poetry is your gift as well?
Oh, it's the pioneer of gifts. Without poetry, I don't think I would have kick-started none of them. Poetry started it all.
So when did you realize poetry was your gift?
In middle school. That was a gift I learned early. I learned about poetry and my gift early with that. I used it to communicate with my mom. I published a poem. I've been published since middle school. One of the first poems that I had to write for class, it was published. It's a poem called Life, and then as an adult I have a poem called Life. But in high school I used to get paid to write poems for people. Like, poetry just like literally came naturally. Like, I was able to articulate words and just write about different things, articulate my feelings through words in ways on paper that I couldn't say out loud. So like, even just like describing like how this grass feel, like I could write a whole poem about just laying in the grass, and it was something that just naturally came to me. I didn't practice it. I didn't do any of that. I started practicing memorizing my poetry when I started performing, because I feel more comfortable with a memorized poem versus reading it. But it came naturally. I think that's what gifts are, them things that come natural, and you can't overlook it. It ain't nothing you put that much work into. Like, I speak in parables and poems. I want to inhale the smokes you exhale and choke on your vibe. I want to feel your thoughts and let them get me high. As I open up and take you inside, you are the smoke in my lungs, the smoke all around me. You are the smoke, and I want all of you. I want to inhale you and hold you for a while, slowly letting you go before you disappear, leaving stains on my walls.
So you mentioned your mother. Would you say that's your biggest inspiration when it comes to your poetry?
Nah, she was my biggest ops.
Well, yeah, ops could be inspiration as well.
But she inspired, like she inspired everything, because it was just like yeah, we were fighting, like, you know, like, so, but it wasn't always like bad fight, forget my mama poetry. Like, no, I was able to write about any and everything. Like, but my mom was the one who made me like sit down with gritted teeth and them emotions and like get that shit out there, get it out. Like, so.
Do you have them same emotions when you do painting as well?
Sometimes, because sometimes I will cry, like, depending on how I feel when I'm painting. Like, it depends on how I feel, but I feel like the emotions are the same. They're just released differently.
So do you see a difference in your painting whether you're happy or sad or angry?
No, because I couldn't look at any of my artwork and say I was angry when I did this one, and you can tell because of this is like, no.
So is there anything you want to improve about your poetry?
Yes, my delivery, man. I feel like, so I'm shy. I know I'm shy, like, despite what people might think, I'm very shy, right? So I have a huge level of stage fright that anytime, like, I'm getting ready to, like, do a poem, like, I have to, like, really, like, I don't know, the only thing I can describe it as is, like, you know, right before they call, like, the boxer name, or, like, the person name before they come out, like the basketball player, and they in the corner and they like jumping and they like, yeah, like that's how I feel right before I'm about to like do a poem. And then I instantly shut down a little bit. Like, I don't think people know it. People say, oh, you're so calm when you deliver. Yeah, but when I practice, I gave it this, I gave it that. I had a little something right there, that word, but when I went to perform it, it all came out as bloop, 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 bloop. So I'm working on not shutting down and just like fully just letting it out. So it helps when I add music. I like music and I like to play with different beats and sing and stuff. So I've been practicing and working on that so that I can kind of like have a different and a better delivery, because I feel like I can do better with my delivery.
So what type of music flows with you the most when it comes to your poetry?
I like lo-fi beats, and I like Marvin Gaye and Marvin Gaye, lo-fi beats, just soulful stuff.
Is that the same with your paintings?
No, I probably listen to like some Pastor Troy or some shit while I'm painting.
Oh, I don't know who Pastor Troy is. I think that's a rapper, ain't it?
Yeah, he a rapper.
Okay.
Like I might be listening to some Pastor Troy or some 3-6 Mafia or something while I'm painting. It's different. I like Gangsta Boo and different things like that. I'll probably listen to something ghetto like Sexy Red. Like like my painting is like, it's ghetto around here, bro.
Okay.
Like I feel like it's multiple. What's the word? Multiple facet. Is that the word? Faceted people.
Hey, look.
I don't know.
You read a lot more than me, so I mean.
But just because I read it don't mean I know how to pronounce it.
I'm right with it. I'm right with it.
Like the English like diction is just retarded.
I feel you.
It's crazy. We got so many silent letters. Anyway, that's a whole nother tangent. But I'm a not multi-talented, but I have multiple.
You're like a jack of all trades.
No, I don't like that.
That's the best. That's the
best
only.
way?
That's,
Is that why I'm
for
trying
me?
to find
For
something
me.
else?
For
I
me.
guess so, yeah, because I'm trying to find like, I guess a different way to say it without saying, oh, I got multiple personality disorder and this person like this and that person like that. So that's really what it is. It's just like I like different things. Like I might want to listen to Take 9, Spice Girls, and Wiz Khalifa in the same rotation. But then I'm gonna listen to Ghetto Boys and Scarface, and I just like music, like because I'm from Macon, and Macon is the home of 6 to 7 different genres of music. Macon is the home of Otis Redding, James Brown's career, like the home of rock and roll. Little Richard is from there, Allman Brothers, Capricorn Record. Like it's the home of street performers, and I just thoroughly love music. I love freestyling. I love getting on a beat. Can I catch a beat? Absolutely not. I am not a rapper, but I can flow when I get something going on, like, and it works. Like. Yeah, did I answer your question? I think I did. I don't know.
Well, that's a beautiful answer, no matter what the situation is. So I rock with it.
And feel the vibes I bring. See, it's something reviving to your energy and the total relaxation you really need. See, I'm your sativa in the morning to get you going, and your indica at night easing your mind. That's why it's called Mary Face. I bring the vibes that always keep you aligned. So yeah. This smoke session is truly divine. So let's shut out the world and vibe intimately. So let's share this joint, intimacy. So come smoke with me.
Say if there's a child right now that's lost and don't know what their gift, or don't know if they have a gift or not, what would you tell them at this moment?
Oh, I wouldn't tell them anything. I would do things with them. I don't feel like a person can find their gift by somebody telling them things. Like, you got to do things with them. You got to go out. And that's what the movie Soul is about. Like, you got to go out and do things with people so that they can experience it. So, honestly, initially, I would push my gifts on them. I would push poetry and see if they would like to do a poem. I would put a paintbrush in their hand and see if anything would spark like that. And if they straight up be honest with me, like I had a student to say, like, Miss Georgia, I just don't like poetry. But I've noticed that child loves playing with the globes and finding different places on the globe. So he's into like animals and geography and stuff. So instead of getting him to try to do that, I'll put a camera in his hand and get him to take pictures of animals or try to draw animals and stuff, because they straight up say, well, I don't like that because he tried it. So I would do things. I feel like you gotta live in I do so that you can experience it. Otherwise, you're just talking about it, and bro, talking don't really do much but give somebody something to listen to. And the whole time they watching your actions like, you ain't doing that shit.
Well, I'll tell you this. She inspired me a lot. And I drew a picture of her, and I'm going to post that on the podcast at the end.
Please don't.
I will definitely do that.